Nearing the end of his rookie deal, Rashaad Penny exploded onto the scene late last year, trying to make a case to get paid. Today, I want to dive into this film, and specifically the last game of the year where the Seahawks gashed the Cardinals, and really dive into what Rashaad Penny does well. Can he be an elite franchise running back, and is he worth a second contract with the Seahawks? So without further ado, let's dive into the film breakdown. Taking a look at this first play here, I really want to highlight Penny's ability to make people miss in space. So pre-snap here, we got a split zone look by the offense, and at the snap of the ball, I really want to keep our eyes on how the Cardinals linebackers, they're going to be slanting away from the run here, and they're going to bring the safety up to fill into the box. Add on top of that, we're going to see the offensive lines dominating the first level of defenders. And like I said, with those linebackers slanting away from the run, it's going to make it really easy for these offensive linemen to pick up their linebackers and pick up their double team assignments, which is making this crease, leaving Penny one-on-one with the safety. And we see Penny hesitate for a second, give a sharp cut here, and he's off to the races, making the safety miss, making that extra guy miss to create extra yards for the offense. I'll play roll from the top one more time, but this is a really good example of a really good play call here, catching these linebackers slanting. It's a good job by Penny being able to make that extra defender miss to make this an explosive play. Instead of getting 4 or 5 yards, he's getting 30 yards for the offense. Taking a look at this next play, I want to highlight one of Shane Waldron's and the Seahawks' bread and butter play. It's the outside zone running play, and if you're going to play running back in this offense, you have to execute it perfectly. So pre-snap here, like I said, we're going to be seeing outside zone. We're going to be cracking the tight end back on the front side linebacker. And at the snap of the ball, we're going to see the offensive line execute this perfectly. We're going to see the tackle. He does a good job cranking the D end, widening him out. And then as we look inside here, we see a great double team by the guard and center here, reaching the D tackle. And then with the tight end cracking and sealing the linebacker inside, we're going to see this crease start to form. The tackle's cranking, widening the defensive end. Interior-wise, we got that seal in the wall forming with the reach blocks, and all it's going to do is part this massive crease for Rashaad Penny to burst through. I'll have to play roll from the top one more time, but like I just said, keep an eye on the offensive line. And this is a big thing I want to highlight throughout this video, is that they have improved play throughout this last quarter of the season. This huge breakout campaign wasn't all Rashaad Penny. The offensive line seemed to get more comfortable in this wide zone, outside zone system. On top of that, Rashaad Penny is a playmaker making guys miss. I just want to highlight that they are complementing each other, that all of this production wasn't just all Rashaad Penny dominating defenses. Taking a look at this next play here, I want to stay on the same topic of the outside zone running play. And like I said, it's a staple of the Seahawks offense, and if Penny wants a second contract, he's got to dominate in it. So like I said pre-snap, we got the outside zone look from the offense here, and at the snap of the ball, I really want to focus on Penny's patience and vision. So as if we freeze the frame here, we're going to see to the front side, we're not really getting the down lineman reached here. We see the linebacker here, he's scraping hard over the top, the safety's inserting into the box, trying to clog up everything to the front side, not allowing another crease to form. But Penny's patient here. He's not going to force that run to the front side. He's going to see the defense overcommitting, and he knows now this is what the goal of the outside zone system is to create this wave to pick up and wash everything out of the way for him. And on top of that, we see the defensive end circle and block. He's not squeezing down, and all this is going to do is part the way for Penny to put his foot in the ground, go vertical, explode down the field for a big play to seal the game off for his offense here. I'll play roll from the top one more time, but just look at the vision of Penny being patient here as he takes the snap. He's not going to force anything to the front side. He's reading all of his options here. He does a great job squeezing off the tackle's ass, creating another explosive play for his offense. We've seen a lot of explosive plays from Penny so far. We've seen his vision, we've seen his patience, but diving into this next play, I really want to highlight what I think was his best run of the last quarter of the season here. So pre-snap, we're going to see the Seahawks, they're running duo here. And at the snap of the ball, I really want to focus on the left side of the line and all the movement they create here. They're going to wash down, get all this movement on the D tackle, nose tackle. It's going to free up the tight end to climb to the second level here, picking up the linebacker. And with this whole left side of the line collapsed down is leaving Rashaad Penny one-on-one with former All-Pro Chandler Jones. And these are the type of plays you need to win at if you want to get a second contract. And so let the play roll here. We see he gives a nice stutter, cuts back outside, slips through, and picks up a nice 8-9 yard gain. I'll have to play roll from the top one more time, but this is a really good play by Penny, being able to shake Chandler Jones, a really good all-pro level linebacker, and turn what could have been a stuffed run at the line of scrimmage into an 8 or a 9 yard gain. Overall, we've seen a lot to like from Rashaad Penny. He's got the skill set of a running back that deserves a second contract. He has great vision. He has great patience. He's a natural fit into this outside zone and mid-zone system that Shane Waldron loves to run. He has the physicality as a runner to fall forward for yards. He's making all pro level players like Chandler Jones miss in space. He has the skill set of a running back that deserves a second contract. But what hovers over his head ever since he came into the league is his injury concerns. Missing 28 games since he entered the league, this is the biggest question mark that people have yet to answer. He's been dealing with knee sprains, he's been dealing with injuries left and right. You name the injury, he's had it in the past. So, heading into this offseason, that's going to be a big question mark for the Seahawks organization is how much that money they really want to dish out on the table for a guy like Rashaad Penney that's been hurt his whole career. If he can stay healthy, I think he's an explosive asset to this offense. There's no doubt about it. He's just got to stay healthy and he's got to prove it. That's why I think heading into this offseason, they should come to the talking tables and offer a deal in a 1 year, $6 to $8 million range, kind of a prove it deal for Penney. If he can come out and have another year like he did this previous year and be consistent and not get hurt, I think that's when you start entering into the conversations of maybe a 3-year deal and not super top elite money, but enter the conversations after he can prove 1 year where he can stay healthy for a majority of the year. Until then, there's too many question marks to commit long-term to Rashaad Penney. But let me know your guys' thoughts down below. Do you guys like Rashaad Penney? Do you think he deserves a second contract? Do you think he could be a long-term fit in Seattle? Let me know down below. I love hearing from you guys. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.